Hello VR addicts, welcome to my channel. I am Paolo Trianni and today I am playing Moss. Moss is literally one of my top 10 games. It's fantastic. I think it might even be top 5. For a third person sort of game where you're kind of like a ghost who's getting to move a mouse, female mouse called Quill. I believe it's a female mouse, isn't it? And the game's just fantastic. It is absolutely a must in everyone's collection if you think you like that genre though, obviously. So let's jump straight into playing Moss. Alright, look how gorgeous this looks like in Moss. I'm not running very good FPS, but that's because of the 4K business. Oh wait, I don't feel like I'm in the right place right now. Now I'm in the right place. This is the second time I've recorded it because it wasn't flipping, it was cropped. And I'm really hoping it's not cropped right now. It doesn't look cropped. That's good. Moss.
Your time has come at last, dear reader.
Okay, calm down.
When we began this tale long ago, we hope it is yours to finish. But this story is not yours alone. No, it is tied to another.
The narrator sounds great. She puts on loads of different voices.
Both our worlds. Shall we begin?
Oui. Let's begin.
They called it the Cinder Night. What came from those dark, starless skies would change the world of Moss forever. The peace that had settled across the land was broken by an unconquerable nightmare. And that night, the animals nearly met their end. First, they killed the king. The winged creature broke from the shadows and plucked him from his royal bedchamber high atop the tallest tower. Next, the serpent Sarfog and the armies of the arcane tore up from the underworld. They ravaged the castle in search of that which gave the king power beyond understanding. One of the fabled glass relics. The King's Guard fought bravely, but the castle soon pulsed with the arcane's evil. Every room was gutted, every statue, tapestry, and adornment hexed. But the glass was never found. Even the reclusive sprites set aside their differences on that fated night. They sent a great champion, empowered by their own glass relics,
sprites, to
challenge the serpent and its
That's a drink, right?
army.
That's Sprite, but Sprites, I was trying to guess what the first time I actually played this.
Meanwhile, Sir
I played this quite a few times.
Commander of the King's Guard led the survivors west through a temple long abandoned by their ancestors and far away from their newly risen enemies. It was an arduous escape. Finally, after passage beneath the impassable mire, they found refuge in a clearing hidden safely in the trees. Argus charged back to join the sprite champion at the mire's edge. Together, they fought back the arcane and sealed the temple passage that led to the clearing. But the champion was gravely injured. Clutching his glass, he retreated deep into the forest where he drew his last breath. A large tree grew upon him. It stood many years in watchful duty, safeguarding the glass and awaiting its next hero.
There we go, now we go into the game. So it's not just a book, by the way. It is a game with a good narrative.
Hero,
this water looks amazing. Look at this water.
Did arrive at a time she'd be needed most.
This hero's Quill. I'm going to go a little bit further back and then recenter because I honestly don't think I'm in the right place right now. There's the glass falling off the
Quill
tree
was out adventuring beyond the edge
that you just
of the
heard about.
Dusk
And Quill, here she comes now.
But she wondered what she might find if she went just a little farther.
This game is really magical. There's a predator. You know, the last time that feather leaf came down, it actually landed here. Now it landed there. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, then Quill realizes that she's got the glass. And then she sees the reader, which is gonna be Ma. Hello, Quill.
She was not exactly sure what she roused.
You.
But
Look
she
at
felt
this is
no
what I look
danger
like.
from the being silently peering down at her.
I can't see my hands, but I can just see my face. Like,
Quill had to hurry. The village gates would soon close,
and then I can't
and night would follow.
have Quill. They've got this working with the index really well, I think. So yeah, if you want to buy this game because the index, well, if you don't have this game, holy crap, what's wrong with you? Well, I suppose it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is definitely in my top 5. If it's not, it's even number like, I don't know, 2, 3 or 4. I know Resident Evil is definitely there as well, Resident Evil 7, because that is just an amazing game as well. But this is damn good. Hellblade's there as well, so because Hellblade was amazing in VR, even though it didn't have MIDI controls. And all.
Night, her uncle often warned, was when danger was most present.
Just checking, like, there's scrolls everywhere, aren't there? And I normally get all the scrolls over there.
Magical creatures that woke
So the first scroll's there.
Forest.
Yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. There you go, first scroll. I think I might carry on and just carry on doing parts of this, even though no one really needs a walkthrough, because it's not exactly the hardest game in the world. It is really beautiful. I noticed that I'm 150% SS super sampling, but when I started, Trey Tool on Oculus also went and said something about profile being added, and that's 1.5 as well. So I don't know if that you want to destroy them because they give you kind of like recovery stuff, I believe, when you kind of like, because if you get damaged, you can kind of pull up on the rucksack and it kind of recovers. Quill. So there's another scroll somewhere up here. It's up there, look. So we're just going to go around and smash all these up first, because I like smashing them up. Do you know, I don't know what game it was where you could smash this up. Was that actually, I think I do. It was Lucky's Tale, wasn't it? Where you could smash the lanterns and you'd get stuff off them. I mean, if you don't care about scrolls, you don't even have to go up here. You just pull the door open. Because I don't think you can get anything for the scrolls, it's just collectibles. Right, so that's opening the main gate to the village where Quill lives, which looks amazing. I mean, this is just some of it here. I just love the scale of this game, it's just amazing, it really is. Because obviously you're playing a little mouse, so everything's small, but the trees are huge, the animals that are normally bigger are huge. And just look at this village. I mean, this is like bird heaven just here. You don't understand why the birds are flying everywhere else when they could just be hanging all here, like, you know, this is... It's quite incredible. Looks absolutely amazing. Then you have to kind of like move around this thing, which can be quite a bit of a pain actually. It's a little bit of an obstacle. And obviously you can't miss the next scroll, which is just here as well. But the next part is, you know, sometimes I mess up on quite a lot. But, you know, it's a chill out game, so it's just chill out and enjoy it, really. And Quill hit the lever and this will go down.
Thanks to her new friend, Quill had saved priceless grains from the hourglass.
Okay, so that's that part done. Don't worry if you fall over it a few times, we all do. Also, you can get an achievement for cutting down grass, so, you know, if you want an achievement, just cut down the grass. Okay, this is where Quill lives.
She raced to the door of the cottage she shared with her uncle, hoping once he saw her discovery, he'd lose
and her uncle just leaves the door open.
Legend. Uncle Argus was watching the evening
Scrolls
light
all come here, by the way.
when Quill burst through the front door of their cottage. Uncle, there's something you have to see.
That's great, right?
Out
What a
past
good
the
voiceover.
bell again, he scolded. Quill, I've told you countless times.
I know, Quill replied, crestfallen. I didn't mean to worry you, but I found something strange and magical.
Turn the page.
Quill's hands trembled as she showed him the glass. What is it? She asked. A look of panic spilled over her uncle's stoic exterior.
Where did you find this?
Roared Uncle Argus. Quill had never seen her uncle so shaken. Just west of the clearing, she explained. And as soon as I picked it up, something started helping me. Uncle Argus followed her motion.
A reader. With you, here, right now?
Well, I'm not really reading much.
Quill, what you found is very powerful and very dangerous,
He said with great concern.
If I could take this burden from you, I would. But this reader has chosen.
Oh, no. No. No, I could choose someone else. Okay, now I can't, it turns out.
Even with the moon
Look here,
full
Sword
and
Day.
bright, I must go right away.
Yeah, but
Quill
you see,
pressed.
I've
Where are you
been,
going?
well, Quill's been
I can
chosen.
help. We can help.
She could do with that sword
No.
and that body armor.
Snap.
But
He'll
no,
find
you take
and
it.
tear you apart.
Like you're the chosen one
I
now.
have to go alone. It is.
Son of a bitch.
I'll be back before midnight. Until I return,
squirrel
I
transport.
need your word you will not leave the clearing with
squirrel.
that glass. Promise me, Quill.
I promise, she said reluctantly, wondering where
Yeah,
her
she
uncle was
broke
going
your acting
so
a little there,
deep
but it was still
into the
good.
night.
Narrate is so good. Okay, so let's go in and meet the sprite. And a house as well, because it looks so cool. This is the house. I mean, I would love a house that looks like this. I know some people probably wouldn't, but it, you know, I'd make it all sci-fi-y, but it looks cool, I think. Very fantasy-like.
Hey, kid! Kid! Wake up! Hey, kid, over here! I know where your uncle went. I can show you. You're twofold now. Very important. Bring that glass and your sidekick, too. We're going to need them.
I just thought, right?
Quill called out.
Yeah.
Hey! Starthing, wait!
Is there anything around here, like, yeah, there's a scroll here, look, just here next to the bed. And I'm not a sidekick, sprite.
Quill had never met a Starthing.
If you press B and A
Campfire
together, I think
stories,
you kind of
they
do this
often
dodge.
meddled in the
way.
lives of mortals. And when they appeared, mischief followed. Passage through the eastern gate was strictly forbidden. But despite her promise, Quill knew in her heart that Uncle Argus needed her.
Okay, so there's no hidden stuff here. You have to open this gate, by the way. So you go all the way down here, and then open the gate. Wait, there's a scroll here. Scroll just down here, look.
Starthing, you can't just barge in here with your riddles. Where is he? What do you know?
If my sensors lights are, if my lights are going off, my green screen's messing up. It's because my dog's down near my feet. You think there's something down here? I think I said like once there's a scroll down there, but it clearly isn't, is it?
The trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
Okay. Push that in, slightly push that out. Push that back. Go up here. Check the sprite out. Hello, sprite. Go up here. Push that back out again. I have played this a few times. Because it's just damn good. You all should have played it. Well, unless it's not your genre, I guess. But then I didn't think it was my genre, because when I...
Forget to tuck your ears in.
Okay. When this came out on the PlayStation VR, and I've got a PlayStation VR, I thought I ain't gonna get it. It looks childish and stupid, but I ended up getting it on the PC, and holy crap, did I nearly miss out on a gem here! Absolutely amazing game. There's a scroll behind that axe over there, which was, look at the deers in the distance, the size of the trees, the stars in the sky, the moon. It's an amazing game. It really is. I hope there's a moss too. By the way, Quill can't swim, so yeah, there's that. Let's go and get the scroll behind the axe. There you go. Okay, so when I came down here, the first time I ever, oh look at the, that gets me every time. So there's a deer just literally that pops his head up when he notices that you're here in the water, and it's just the proportion of the size of it in VR is just amazing. But I thought you just jumped across, but you have to literally pull it up as you go along. And there's a scroll just there, but that's quite an easy scroll to get to. It's obvious, really. You just smash this down and go in there and get it. Huh. That's just so cool. And then the oversized, like, human stuff, like the helmet that you got to go through here. It's just so cool. There's a scroll here as well, just right next to me. So we'll get that. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to go through flipping shoulder piece. So cool. I don't think there's a scroll
Just
here.
on the other side is the mire, the Starthing assured her. There's a good chance your uncle's still there.
Okay, and then you get on a raft Now I noticed that the blacks here are not so great because obviously this is not OLED, but it still looks good. It still looks really good. And then obviously when you come through here, it's not so black, so it's nice and bright and it's colourful. It really does look good. And then all the swords and the water and stuff.
Did you hear that?
Amazing.
The starling seemed anxious. I've ruffled enough leaves in these parts. I can't be seen with you. I'll catch up with you later. Just don't go and die on me.
Okay, so this is kind of a learning curve bit here. I don't think you can avoid falling and getting hurt. But this is the bit where you kind of heal up. So you do this to get Quill back on her feet. I don't think there is a scroll anywhere. I'm kind of hoping I'm not missing one. I think there's a scroll over here, maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Well, it could be here. No. I should probably look because it's probably obvious. You have to move this statue anyway on here to open the gate down the bottom there. And then you have to cut through the red vines because you've seen what they do. The animation on Quill is just astonishing, really is. When you see her jump up here, just look at the tail waggle and the way she jumps across and all that. It's just so much good work put in by the devs there. It deserves so much credit. Now the thing is you can actually jump up here and jump across, but I don't think there's a scroll here. So yeah. You just carry on going. I might have missed one, but who knows. I'll go back if I miss one. And yeah, you can actually reach in and look around here. It's so cool. Okay, this is the first fight scene you're going to get into. Which isn't hard. None of the fight scenes are hard. No, this game's not exactly hard. And you can actually move around instead of dodging. Just move around it and give it the 1, 2, 3. Like that. Of course, when you get the green sword, it only takes 3 shots normally. Or you can just jump. There's one more, I believe. Yeah. And that is it. There's no scrolls in these areas, I'm pretty sure there isn't. Yeah! There could have been some hidden. There's a scroll up here though, and this is a nightmare, but we can't do it until we've done some of the story.
A small yet fantastical band of sprites
Look at that toad, man. How
emerged
cool is that?
surrounding Quill.
Sprites.
I'm Vader, root seer of the
Dark Vader.
mire, and you
Toad
have
Vader.
crossed into our domain.
She sized up Quill with a rueful gaze, then turned her attention upward.
I sense you there too. I have not felt the presence of such a promising reader in some time.
Well, that's true. I mean,
A youthful warrior marched forward. Rootseer, I'm prepared to honor our great champion's legacy. Rodent, give us our glass. Quill stepped closer. Where is my uncle? If you've hurt him...
Silence!
Veda thundered back.
It was Argus who summoned us here, and now I see why. Young one, I'm afraid the trees hum of attack. Your uncle's been taken to the castle of your ancestors.
Quill's knees buckled as Veda continued.
Argus put himself at great risk calling for us. Your uncle once took a solemn oath to protect the glass
Look
of
how
your
cheesy
fallen
Quill
king.
looks there with a smile.
He is the only
After
one
just
left
finding
who
out
knows
about her
where
uncle.
it's been hidden. The Arcane have long sought to wrest that knowledge from him. And you dare to cross into the mire with
Cheesy
our
smile.
glass? Sarfog will soon burn through this forest looking to tear you and your reader apart. Unless, of course, you find them first. Take these. Weapons made for the mighty
She's
champion
still cheesy
who
smile.
died so that your people
So
could
cute, that
live.
mouse, though, really.
Quill felt its otherworldly power course
So,
through
yeah, you
her.
get the green gauntlet and the green
Find
sword.
your uncle twofold, before the serpent and its masters break him.
The warrior fumed. Our glass with her? Rootseer! She's minuscule!
Come now. The reader has chosen its hero. We must let their story unfold.
Veda replied with the frost of finality, and vanished into the shadows of the mire.
Well, that's true. Okay, so we're going to leave it here because it's been a good amount of time on 4K. Okay, well that was Moss, and oh my god, is that game amazing. It looks so damn good. Oh, and the storyline is amazing. Yeah, I really like that, and I think I might play it all the way through and then maybe go back and get all the scrolls as well. I've played it all the way through twice already, so I mean, I just love it. I love that game. It's definitely top 5, if not top 3. You know, it's definitely there with Hellblade and Resident Evil 7 for me, and a lot of the other ones. I absolutely love it, and I've got VR hair, and my eyes are all kind of like a little bit back, so I've been playing VR all day. Well, mostly all day, obviously. I have other commitments too, but yeah, holy crap, that was an amazing game. I still love the hell out of that game. I wish, please devs, if you're watching this, make a Moss 2. People will buy it. They will buy it. So anyway, if you like what you see here, give me a like, and also subscribe please, and also hit the bell button if you want to see more videos like this. And what else is there? Oh yeah, I love you long time. Ciao.